Welcome to Kingston Libraries Summer Reading Club craft activity. I love mermaids, don't you? We have lots of wonderful tales about mermaids that you can borrow from the library. But today is all about mermaid magic and crafty magic. We are going to use an ordinary old egg carton and turn it into a mermaid with a beautiful swishy tail. So what you will need is an egg carton that has 12 cups, a piece of string, a straw, and a mermaid template, which is in your kit, some patterned or coloured paper, and then from home you'll need scissors, some glue, and some paint, which is optional. It could be watercolour or poster paint, whatever you've got, and some pencils or Textas. So what you need to do is cut out 6 or 7 little egg cup shapes. So it's a little bit stiff. You may need mum or dad or someone to help you with this bit. And it's easier if you cut off those big spiky bits in the middle. There we go. We've got our 6 little sections cut out. So if you want to, you can paint them. You can leave them plain, but I've got some watercolour paints here and I'm just going to pop on a bit of colour. So while you're waiting for your egg cup carton sections to dry, you can cut up a straw. So you need to be in about 2 centimetre sections because these are going to help space out, whoops, your sections of the mermaid's tail. So next we have to get our template, which is in your kit, of your mermaid's head and torso and her lovely little fin that she's going to swish around. But we want to add some colour, so if you've got Textas or pencils, you can put some patterns on them. Or you could even stick some of the coloured paper on the top if you wanted to. Now that we've coloured in our mermaid's hair and her tail, we have to cut them out, ready to stick onto the egg carton lid. So let's carefully cut around here. And so our next step is to use the lid of our egg carton to stick on our mermaid top and her tail. So to do that we need to flatten it off a bit. So we'll cut the ends off. And then that helps us to make it a bit flatter. So get our glue stick and pop our tail on. And we'll have to fit the mermaid's top just like that. There we go. And now we've got to cut it out. So you will be very familiar with this mermaid shape by the time you've finished. So it doesn't matter if it's on the bend a little bit. Okay, the next thing we need to do is to make our mermaid a little top. So we could make a bikini top, or we can just trace the shape that's already there. So we'll give her a pretty top to wear. And stick that on. You could even draw it on if you wanted to. There we go. So now our mermaid is dressed. Now if you've got a hole punch, you can use that, otherwise you just need some scissors to make a hole in the bottom of the mermaid's body. And it's a bit thick, so that's okay. Have to make a hole in the top of her head. Just like that. And then we make another one at the bottom of the top of the fin, because we're going to be threading all our pieces together. Okay, so we've got holes that we can now thread our string through. Now you need to get your piece of string and attach it to the fin or the tail with a little knot, just like that. Okay, start again. Now we're ready to get our little sections of the mermaid tail and pop a little hole in the top. So it's good to put something underneath so you don't poke the table. And you use the scissors just to make a little slit like that in each one. Go. Now that we've got all our pieces ready, we can assemble our mermaid. So let's get a piece of the straw and thread our string through there, and a piece of the egg carton so that the open part is facing down. Okay, and you just keep going with alternating your straw and your egg carton sections till they're all threaded up. We can now attach our mermaid top to her tail. So what we have to do is thread our string, and I'm going to, if yours is frayed like mine, you might need to cut the end a bit. Thread it through the hole so it goes to the back of the mermaid, and you pull it all the way down to where you want it, and then make a little knot so that it holds it there and she doesn't move around too much. Maybe do another one. And then you have to thread the string back through the top of her head. So then you can hang your pretty mermaid wherever you want. There you go, there's a mermaid with a swishy tail. So I hope you have fun reading mermaid tales to your mermaid with her swishy tail.